এটা ট্রু এজেন্ট
গুলো কোথায়? আরে আমাদের তো এটা
ট্রু এজেন্ট
আজকে হয়েছে, আজকে
স্যার আছে, কিশোর স্যার আছে,
আজকে কত? আজকে হচ্ছে কি
কিশোর স্যার,
7?
কিশোর স্যার, কিশোর স্যার, কিশোর স্যার।
অন্যগুলো কোথায় আছে দেখি।
এটা ভিকটিম গুলো of those
আরে বাবা,
areas
আমার ফাইল গুলো কোথায় আছে?
suffered the
ওগুলো
injuries
যেখানে
and bomb blasts.
এন্ডোর্সমেন্টটা আছে।
We have come forward saying that no
এখানে
SRO
তিনটে ম্যাটার আছে।
we are saying that no NIA may take over the investigation. India party আছে।
সেটা এখন পরে দেখা যাবে।
স্যার একটু বলুন।
আচ্ছা, এ হবে না, আইসক্রিম জানি না। না,
এত সাপ্লিমেন্ট ব্যাপারটা বিষয়টি
সেটা তো জানে তো। May I file this second judge's copy, my lord? Lord, may I file the second judge's copy?
Yes,
Yes,
but it is German.
No, let it be listed, my lord, during the course of hearing in the supplementary list, my lord. My lord, absolutely, my lord, relating to the self-same matter, my lord. Here, what happened, I tell you, lordship, my lord. Yes.
AG was appearing.
Yes.
Learned Advocate General is appearing.
Yes, my lord. After this matter is over, my lord, kindly. In the meantime, my lord, if you lordship, direct to publish, my lord, supplementary list, my lord. In the course of the hearing, my lord.
এটা বলুন না victim.
My lord, here, my lord, the matter is, my lord, the 4 petitioners.
We are the victims of.
They are the, my lord, the worst victim of the situation. No, my lord, absolutely, my lord. May I hand up to your lordship the list of debts, my lord, which will make the position clear, my lord. After the hearing of the other matters,
We are the victims.
we are the worst victim, my lord, and our grievance, my lord. Yes, thereafter, my lord, kindly hear out.
Please, your lordship, on behalf of the petitioner.
এই কপিটা রেখে দিন।
পড়ে নিন। এটা হয়ে যাক তারপর আমরা দেব।
Yes, but I beg to appear on behalf of the petitioner as well in the first petition. But in terms of the leave granted by your lordship
এটা বলুন না।
on the last date of hearing, 153, my lord.
আমি
May I have your lordship's kind leave, my lord, to file, my lord, the supplementary affidavit, my lord, which is yes, we have served copies in advance, my lord.
Supplementary affidavit has been served half an hour before. That is not possible.
Yesterday evening, my lord, supplementary affidavit has been served. The printout by going to
এই অ্যাপিয়ারেন্সটা নিয়ে নিন না।
I am not taking any instruction on this supplementary.
অ্যাপিয়ারেন্সটা নিয়ে নিন।
Her supplementary affidavit was served at 9:51 p.m. yesterday, my lord.
9:51 p.m., 10 p.m., 4 p.m.
1, 2, 3 তিনটে।
But in the my lord, But no, additionally, my lord, there are two other additional, my lord, submissions, my lord, prayers, my lord, that we have prayed for. First is, my lord, regarding, my lord, an investigation to be conducted by, my lord, the National Investigating Agency, my lord, because under section 6, subsection 5, my lord, there is, my lord, first of all, my lord, I copy, na, sir? My lord, may kindly have my book, my lord. Huh? Page number, page number.
সেকশনটা বলে দেবে
My lord, kindly takes, my lord, kindly takes section 6, my lord, of the National Investigation Agency Act. My lord,
For an NIA, you have to have a foundational facts. What are the foundational facts?
my lord, I'll come to that, my lord.
We'll come to the section later.
Very
But
well.
what are the foundational facts?
My lord, admittedly, my lord, there were bombs, my lord, use of bombs, my lord. My lord, when these particular, my lord, instances of, my lord, attacks, my lord, the violence that took place. But in the supplementary affidavit, my lord, in fact, my lord, we have procured and we have annexed, my lord, copies of, my lord, some such instances, and we have craved leave, my lord, also to introduce, my lord, the video footages, my lord, which we are carrying by way of a pen drive. Now, if my lord kindly takes page 21 of the supplementary affidavit for once, my lord. This is, my lord, the DIG, BSF, South Bengal Frontier, who says that there were regions in Shamsherganj area where our parties were attacked with petrol bombs and stones. So, but this is one case, my lord, where,
Go on reading it.
yes. These attackers were the same people who have been making this whole situation tense. Today, the situation has improved. None of the BSF soldiers were seriously injured in the attack. However, certainly one is bound to get small cuts and injuries when they are subjected to such heavy rain of stones. So, my lord, this
So the
is one, my
situation
lord.
has improved.
No, but this
According
was
to-
on the 13th of April, my lord. My lord, how the situation is, my lord, I understand, my lord, the state and the union will be able to apprise, my lord, as of now.
Exactly.
As of now, because there were reports, my lord, called for on behalf of the
Yes.
state and
We have called for report
Yes.
from everyone.
So, my lord, if my lord now, and my lord, that apart also, my lord, we have annexed, my lord, photographs showing, my lord, as to how, my lord, these attacks had taken place. There are media reports, my lord, which have been annexed to show, my lord, I have annexed it, my lord, NDTV se bar karo. To show, my lord, that when the media team were led, my lord, page 23, my lord, this is from, my lord, a media upload, my lord, made by the Press Trust of India. Kindly takes page 22, my lord. This, this is by the Press Trust of India,
Just page.
page 22 of the supplementary affidavit.
Yes. This is a report from the PTI.
It is from the PTI, my lord, which has been, my lord, not edited by the NDTV staff. It was, my lord, uploaded in the portal of NDTV. But it is by the
portal of
PTI.
NDTV.
Yes. No, because NDTV, my lord, states, my lord, at page 25 that except for the headline, the story has not been edited by the NDTV staff and is published from a syndicated feed. Page 25 at the bottom.
What is syndicated feed?
My lord,
Everyone
the
is
Press
storing.
Trust of India, my lord, they, my lord, there is one feed, my lord, which is thereafter shared by various media houses, my lord. They just change, my lord, the headlines, my lord, in their own style, my lord. Now, if my lord kindly takes pain, my lord, to come to page 23, it states that leading, the second paragraph, leading a media team inside a vandalized building in Thulian, some locals showed remains of bomb splinters and ashes of furniture that were stacked on the courtyard and set ablaze. My lord, kindly take note of the fact, my lord, that bomb splinters were found, my lord. That about, my lord, I have craved leave for, my lord. The pen drive is there, pen drive to thou. There are videos, my lord, showing, my lord.
আরাম সে take it easy.
Showing, my lord, bombings and, my lord, the attack in presence of the police personnel. My lord, this is the first limb, my lord. Now, if we take the NIA Act, but the NIA Act contains a schedule. So, my lord will find section 6 of the NIA Act laying down the procedure when any of the scheduled offences have been committed, my lord. Here, my lord, the scheduled offences, the scheduled acts, my lord, which will be relevant is, my lord, first will be the Explosive Substances Act, my lord, because of the fact that there were bombings. And second will be, my lord, the UAPA Act, my lord. Why I'll come to that now. My lord, may I hand up, my lord, the pen drive, my lord, for your lordship's kind consideration, my lord.
What is there?
But the pen drive contains, my lord, all the videos, my lord, that I have referred to, my lord,
You
in
have
the
annexed. You
supplementary.
have
Act.
annexed.
My lord,
You have
videos.
annexed the clippings.
I cannot annex the clippings, my lord. The clippings are here in the pen drive. I have said that they are all contained in a pen drive, my lord.
No, we'll view it.
Very well, my lord. Very well. Now, if my lord kindly takes the schedule is in terms of section 2(1) subsection F of the NIA Act. Now, the first of such, my lord, schedule, the first act, my lord, which is contained in the schedule is, my lord, the Explosive Substances Act. And thereafter, my lord, second is, my lord, after 1A, my lord, 2 will be the Unlawful Activities Prevention Act, my lord,
You are
1967.
showing schedule.
My lord, schedule, my lord, will find
Schedule.
schedule to the act, my lord.
No,
First
this is not
Schedule.
there.
Schedule.
This book has
It has it, my lord.
no. This Exclusive Substance Act is
No,
not-
Explosive Substances, my lord, happened was, my lord, it was subsequently inserted in 2019, my lord. My lord, the date of insertion is also written, my lord.
Yes, we will share this book. No problem. That amendment also.
Yes. Explosive Substances Act, my lord, that was, my lord, inserted, my lord, by way of an amendment dated 2nd of August 2019.
And towards.
My lord, second is, my lord, if my lord kindly takes pain to come to, my lord, serial number 2. 2 is, my lord, the Unlawful Activities Prevention Act 1967.
Yes.
My lord, kindly appreciates my submission, my lord. It is not a stray incident. If my lord kindly takes note of the fact that every now and then the frequency has been rampant as of now, that throughout the length and breadth of this particular state, my lord, there are communal clashes and attacks, my lord, on a particular section, my lord, of people in West Bengal by a particular section of people, my lord, where, my lord, the design is same, my lord. It usually starts, my lord, on Fridays and thereafter it continues unabashed. There are multiple incidences, my lord, which are happening, and it's happening, my lord, from a district to district basis, my lord. A few weeks back, my lord, the neighboring district of Malda, that experienced, my lord, a similar incident in a place called Mothabari. Thereafter, my lord, it spilled over now to Murshidabad. The situation, my lord,
This Malda trading is there.
the situation went, my lord,
Something is being said beyond trading.
the situation went haywire, my lord.
Do not allow this.
Yes.
It's good for
My
the
lord,
press. It's good for the press.
Please.
my lord,
Good for the press.
apart from that, my lord, there are pleadings also regarding, my lord, what has happened, my lord, in other areas, my lord, even, my lord, places which are not even, my lord, 4 kilometers away from, my lord, prime Kolkata. That is in Amtola,
Yes, that
Sakrai,
was
these are all
submitted
there in the
last time.
petition, my lord.
Last
Now,
time.
why I am referring to, my lord, why I am falling back on the Unlawful Activities Prevention Act is, my lord, I have annexed, my lord, news reports to show, my lord, now, my lord, it is, my lord, coming to the public gaze that there are Bangladeshi miscreants who are involved in the Bengal Waqf violence, my lord. This is page 12, my lord, of the supplementary affidavit. And that apart, my lord, more shockingly, my lord, there are news reports, my lord, from
Page 12.
page 12, my lord.
But this may not be a confirmed report. It's a
My lord,
press.
I am placing the facts, my lord.
Press reports are not.
No, I am just bringing whatever
come
has
in the press
transpired,
cannot be.
whatever has transpired, my lord.
But this is a guess.
My lord, they are quoting the agencies. Bangladeshi miscreants involved in Bengal Waqf violence, center told sources. That is what they are saying, my lord. And my lord, in fact, my lord, I have, my lord, in the pen drive,
No,
clipping.
it says that initial probe. Now, who has
Yes.
the news agency has probed the incident.
No, that apart, my lord, I'm coming one by one. My lord, the official spokesperson of the party in power in this state, my lord, he has in a press conference, my lord, I have, that also, my lord, in the pen drive, he has said that people crossed over from Bangladesh, they took part in this violence, and thereafter they got a safe passage and they went back to their place.
Very
Yes, I have it, my lord.
Complete the sentence.
You must be having a copy of that.
My lord, it's a press conference, my lord. I have that in the pen drive, my lord, with the timestamp as well, my lord. It's a longish press conference, my lord. It was for around 45 minutes. I have the timestamp also, my lord, which is there. My lord, that apart, if my lord kindly takes pain to come to page 16, my lord, of the supplementary affidavit.
Page
Page 16. Page 16 is from another leading, my lord, vernacular daily, widely circulated in the state. Now it states that, my lord, this particular conspiracy was hatched, my lord, for the past 3 months. And my lord, funds have come from Turkey. There were phone calls from Bangladesh. There were training given, and there was a, my lord, payment earmarked of, my lord, for pelting stone 500 each.
yes.
But I say, my lord, if we take, my lord, the Unlawful Activities Prevention Act, my lord, if my lord kindly, my lord, I'll just read and hand up a book, my lord. Then, paragraph, I'm sorry, my lord, section 15.
Second judge.
Yes. My lord, I have another copy for my lord, Justice BASU CHOWDHURY. Yes. But I'll just address this issue and thereafter, my lord, Mr. Mujumdar is leading me. But section 15 of the UAPA, my lord, it defines what a terrorist act is. I'll just place the provisions, my lord, for your lordship's kind, my lord, appreciation. Whoever does any act with intent to threaten or likely to threaten the unity, integrity, security, or sovereignty of India, or with the intent to strike terror, or likely to strike terror in the people or any section of the people in India or in any foreign country by using bombs, dynamite, or other explosive substances, or inflammable substances, or firearms, or other lethal weapons, or poisonous or noxious gases, or other chemicals, or by any other substances, whether biological, radioactive, nuclear, or otherwise, of a hazardous nature, or by any other means of whatever nature to cause or likely to cause death of or injuries to any person or persons, or the loss or damage to or destruction of property, or disruption of any supplies or services essential to the life of the community in India or in any foreign country, or my lord, B will be again relevant, overalls by means of criminal force or show of criminal force, or attempt to do so, or causes death of any public functionary, or attempts to cause death of any public functionary, or thereafter, my lord, it's about detention, kidnapping, etc. But these are, my lord, coming within, my lord, the definition of terrorist act. My lord, may kindly read it in light of, my lord, what the, my lord, the DIG from BSF is stating, that, my lord, there were, my lord, petrol bombs, my lord, even hurled at, my lord, the BSF officials. And that about, my lord, the splinters and the bombs, my lord, that I pointed out, my lord, which were found, my lord, when the media team was led, my lord. The PTI's news article, my lord. And my lord, may also kindly take note of the fact, it has been pleaded in the petition, but there has been 2 deaths, my lord, 2 persons, a father and son. They have fallen, my lord, victim, my lord, to the rioters. That we have pleaded, my lord. And but if there are more deaths, my lord, they are yet to come to our knowledge, because, my lord, we do not know, my lord, internet has been suspended. The actual state of affairs as is prevalent, my lord, the state and, my lord, the union will be in a better position to, my lord, place it before your lordship, my lord. Now, my lord, I kindly, my lord, now takes, my lord, section 6 of the NIA Act. Now, the NIA Act, my lord, contemplates under section 6(1), the moment an FIR is registered, my lord, it is the duty of the officer in charge, whenever there are offences scheduled offences, my lord, it is his duty to forthwith send it, my lord, to his superior in the state. Thereafter, the report has to be prepared and sent to the central government, that is the MHA, my lord, the Ministry of Home Affairs. And thereafter, the Union of India, that is the Ministry of Home Affairs, will be deciding as to whether an NIA probe will be directed or not. Now, these are the powers, my lord, but there is a non-obstante clause, if my lord kindly takes section 6, subsection 5, that grants, that casts an obligation, my lord, upon the central government to exercise their own intelligence by collection of their own information, my lord, to decide and direct, my lord, an investigation, my lord, by the NIA, my lord. My lord, I'm being led by Mr. Mujumdar, my lord, the remaining... No, no, আর দুটো আছে, ওইটা বলো।
No, কর না, শেষ কর, শেষ কর।
Senior to...
No, কর।
Very good.
It's his bench. Let him
No, no.
conclude. Let him conclude. Let him.
With my lord's kind leave,
কর না, কর না।
leave of Mr. Mujumdar, my lord.
জানি না, তুই বল।
So, my lord, this is very well. This is one aspect, my lord, regarding, my lord, directing an NIA probe, my lord. In the writ petition, my lord, we have, my lord, also annexed, my lord, judgments by honorable coordinate benches, my lord, where communal conflagration had taken place owing to, my lord, Ram Navami, where NIA probe was directed. The same was subsequently upheld, my lord, by the Honorable Supreme Court of India. And, my lord, we have also, my lord, annexed, my lord, another judgment, my lord, to demonstrate as to how a practice has been developed in this state, that despite offences committed, my lord, scheduled offences being committed, my lord, the state or, my lord, the state police deliberately, my lord, abstains themselves, my lord, from inserting the provisions, my lord, of the scheduled acts. My lord, the third aspect is, my lord, this is also very serious, my lord. Now, there has been an amendment to an act, my lord, which is presently under challenge, my lord, before the Honorable Supreme Court of India. My lord, it is a protest, my lord, in the name of protesting against such amendment, my lord. But this, my lord, communal violence, my lord, is taking place, my lord, and situation is getting beyond control. Now, my lord, I have in the supplementary affidavit, my lord, pleaded about, my lord, an interview given by an association of imams in West Bengal, and they are openly declaring that if the law is not struck down, or if the Honorable Supreme Court does not strike down the amendment, it is not only West Bengal that we will be immobilizing, we will be bringing the entire nation to a halt. With the rider, they are just saying in a peaceful manner. But they are just adding in a peaceful manner. But we have seen, my lord, insofar as these communal violences are concerned, but the tricolor is often carried, my lord, and carrying the tricolor, my lord, but stones and bombs are pelted, my lord. This has happened, my lord, even during the Shaheen Bagh incident, my lord, when the Honorable Supreme Court of India, my lord, intervened, and this has happened, my lord, even thereafter, my lord, in the name of, my lord, protest, my lord, when, my lord, riots broke out. My lord, I am also, my lord, praying, my lord, for a direction on the state to prevent any form of agitation, my lord, as a protest against this Waqf Amendment Bill, my lord, a Waqf Amendment Act, my lord, unless till the matter is decided by the Honorable Supreme Court of India. But something similar happened, my lord, when এটা দাও যেখানে বলেছিল বিজেপি এদের এ করবে something similar happened, my lord, when there was a declaration made that in a peaceful manner the houses of all the party workers of the party in opposition will be peacefully carried out. Now a public interest litigation, my lord, was filed. The Honorable High Court of Calcutta, my lord, the Honorable Coordinate Bench, my lord, that intervened and said that no, despite using of the word peaceful, it doesn't transpire that it is going to be peaceful. Therefore, we are injuncting the private respondents from doing that. But this is reported in 2023 Supreme Court cases online, Calcutta, page 2251, my lord. It's not a very longish order. My lord, I am beseeching your lordship, my lord, for a similar order, my lord, restraining anyone, my lord, or rather directing the state, my lord, not to permit anyone to protest in the name of, my lord, in this particular subject matter, my lord. শুরু থেকে আসতে But this is the need of the hour, my lord. The my lord,
It was an interim order.
it was an interim order, my lord. We are seeking for an interim order also, my lord. Because, my lord, everything is stemming out, my lord, from these protests only. Even today, my lord, while I was starting for the court from home, my lord, I just saw a glimpse in the news channel that there was some, my lord, railway অবরোধ, my lord, which has been happening, my lord. Somewhere in and around সমুদ্রগড়, my lord. ওটা উল্টো, আমি সকালবেলা দেখেছি বলছি, ওটা তো কালকেটা যেটা দেখি। My lord, I am praying for, my lord, a similar order, my lord, in so far as, my lord, protests on this particular subject matter, my lord, is concerned, my lord. It is, my lord, a humble prayer, my lord, made in order to ensure, my lord, preservation of rights guaranteed to every citizen, my lord, under Article 21 of the Constitution of India, and their right to properties, my lord, as guaranteed, my lord, under Article 300A of the Constitution of India. This cannot happen, my lord. Every time, my lord, in the name of protest, innocent persons being attacked. The state virtually getting immobilized, my lord. We had seen, my lord, even last week what happened in the city of Calcutta.
What happened?
There was, my lord, a complete, my lord, chock-a-block, my lord, insofar as the roads were concerned, in the name of protest against the Waqf Amendment Bill.
Kindly allow them to file an affidavit to this extent. This is too much. This is too much. Let them file an affidavit and say.
My lord, the other limb, my lord, that I will be humbly, my lord, beseeching, praying before your lordship, my lord.
For the purpose of political speech, it is all right.
Now, my lord, what I was humbly praying, my lord,
Political speech is going on.
but
No, we are going by the supplementary affidavit. Yes.
Supplementary evidence, I will give the answer. Supplementary have been served and.
We are going by that. We are not taking any fact which is not there.
but the prayers are there, my lord. Whatever I am submitting, my lord, the prayers, my lord, but the submissions are, my lord, all leading to, my lord, the conclusion which are there, my lord, contained in the supplementary affidavit, my lord. As, at least as an officer of the court, my lord, I am trying to develop, my lord, my case, my lord, by submitting, my lord. But the other aspect, my lord, the other aspect, my lord, which I was, my lord, humbly trying to impress your lordship on is, my lord, but there has been extensive damage in so far as, my lord, the properties of the victims are concerned. Many properties have been set ablaze, destroyed, temples desecrated, random acts of vandalism, apart from, my lord, loss of lives. But the NHRC, my lord, in tune with, my lord, the exercise which was done, my lord, during the, my lord, the post-poll violence case, my lord. Now, if, my lord, the NHRC, my lord, is directed, my
That
lord.
is not your prayer.
No, my lord, here, my lord, I have, my lord,
That
the
is a prayer
supplementary
of,
affidavit.
that is a prayer of Miss TIBREWAL.
Alright.
It's not your
No,
prayer.
no, it's there in the supplementary affidavit, my lord.
No, but that is a prayer in the petition filed by Miss TIBREWal.
My lord. At that point of time, my lord, it was, my lord, in extreme urgency, my lord. In the morning, my lord,
So let her argue on that point.
very well, my lord, there is a prayer, my lord, regarding, my lord, the NHRC.
You should give her a chance to
Yes,
argue.
yes,
Otherwise,
absolutely,
if you
my lord.
take her,
Absolutely.
if you take
I'm
her
sure my,
you
No, no,
don't
my
allow her
sister
to
has-
make submission on his
my
phone.
sister
on her
has many
voice.
more things to add also. But what I have,
Don't
what-
hijack her submission.
very well, my lord, I will not place that, my lord. I'll leave that for sister. Para 8 of the supplementary affidavit. Para 8 of the supplementary affidavit.
This is.
My lord. And my lord, two more subsections, my lord. The definition clause, it's there in, my lord, the UAPA. Section 3O, my lord, that defines unlawful activity. I'm sorry, section 2O.
Yes.
These violence, my lord, in the name of protest, my lord, squarely accommodate themselves on itself, my lord, within the definition of this particular clause, my lord. So in a nutshell, my lord, these are the outlines of my submission, my lord. Rest but regarding deployment of central forces, my lord, I understand after what has been recorded in para 13 of the last order, my lord, passed by your lordship, my lord, there is nothing more that needs to be added, my lord. The powers of the plenary powers of, my lord, the writ courts, my lord, that has been recorded, my lord. So I do not intend to add anything, my lord, beyond that, my lord, because it is already, my lord, there has been an adjudication to that effect, my lord. Para 13 and thereafter, my lord, the ordering portion flows, my lord. My lord. Regarding the actual state of affairs, my lord, I understand, my lord, the state and the union, my lord, will be in a better position to apprise your lordship, my lord. So these are my humble submissions, my lord. I am praying for an interim order, my lord, as of now, my lord, for my lord, immediately directing, my lord, the state government to comply with Section 6 of the NIA Act, my lord, or in the alternative, my lord, under Section 6(5), direct the central government to form an opinion, my lord. My lord, I can hand over, my lord, the pen drive, my lord. If my lord, after watching the pen drive, my lord, feel that, my lord, copies should be, my lord, supplied to them, my lord, we will immediately do that
You
also.
have to view, you have to view all of us to view. It's not for private viewing.
No, but no, no.
Anyone needs to see.
If, my lord, these are extremely German, my lord, for effective adjudication, my lord. The videos contained therein, because all the references, my lord, in the supplementary affidavit, my lord, those references are
No,
culminated
we
in the
take it that you have a supporting document. That we
My
take
lord,
it.
my
That we
lord,
take it.
I have that. I have that. So these are my submissions, my lord. I am pressing hard, my lord. For first is, my lord,
Hard, not soft.
my lord, continuation of CAPF, my lord. Second is, my lord, compliance with Section 6 or in the alternative Section 6(5), my lord. Third is, my lord, direction on the state not to permit any protest in the name of this Waqf Amendment Bill, my lord, till the matter is decided by the Honorable Supreme Court of India. Or if my lord feels, my lord,
That will be overreaching the
no,
order.
if my lord feels, my lord,
we pass an order,
let,
we
my
can't
lord, to pass a direction, my lord, that if anyone wants to protest, my lord, let that be done indoors, my lord, or with a particular number of persons, my lord. Not, my lord, a sudden flood of people, my lord, because there is no regulation, nothing. They're not even regulated.
Yes.
We have seen, my lord, in the videos, my lord, attacks are being made, my lord, in presence of the police officers. The police officers also came under attack. On 11th, my lord, when, my lord, a few companies of BSF was requisitioned, it was not requisition, my lord, only for the citizens. It was also because of the police people, my lord, who were, my lord, under siege. There were bombs and stones, my lord, hurled and pelted.
Yes. Thank you.
My lord, kindly, my lord,
Who is
consider
the next?
Next is, my lord, here, next. Roll number ta?
Yes, we
Lordship, I am for the petition, item number 2, Lordship.
All the petitioners will argue.
Yes, yes. Let all the petitioners first argue, then we'll take a comprehensive reply.
Since the first petition is there,
Yes, yes.
since the first petition your lordships have heard and directed me to file report, I think, my lord, subject to your lordships' permission, if your lordships consider the report, then the scope of the scrutiny will be limited. Now,
File those report,
it leaves
you
to your,
file
I leave to your lordships, my lord,
No, no, you file the report.
and also, my lord, the other parts I can argue thereafter. If anything is left over, second, third, fourth.
So you know that whatever they will be arguing. So it is better
No,
for you
all
to
right,
address.
let them argue.
Yes.
I don't mind.
So all of you, for Union of India, you are for?
Let the petitioners argue all
Yes,
matters.
that's right. Yes. Who is the next
But
one?
only one
Lordship,
thing,
I am
one
for the
request I
petition
will
number
make.
2.
Yes.
My lord, only one request I make, that, my lord, only after conclusion of my submission, your lordships can pass any further order.
Yes, of course. What
Let
gives
them,
an
let them
impression
continue.
that
Let
we
them
will not hear
continue.
it?
Only
What
one
gives
prayer
an
is left in the writ petitions.
On the last
And
petition
only
also,
one
after
prayer.
hearing you,
Mr. Bhatt,
pass the
yes, yes,
order.
I am so deeply obliged. I am so grateful, my lord.
So there was a
I will,
technical glitch.
my lord, I will
Glitch
ever,
was-
my lord, till my
You are-
death,
you are-
I will remember
No, no,
this.
you are beyond jurisdiction, but still we hear you.
My lord,
You are beyond the jurisdiction of
no, no,
the
yes,
Calcutta High Court.
absolutely. I was in the official language committee meeting at Shillong.
And your junior was absolutely
He was
frightened.
desperate to get in contact with
Mr.
you
Nag
because
was.
Yes,
the
and
availability was
and my
not
lord, excepting mobile, nothing was working
Yes,
there.
yes, yes.
Only for man,
We heard you. We cannot
I
say
will
that
remain
you are
ever
not.
get, whatever it may be happened in the matter during whatever the comments comes, whatever the comments goes, that's the different thing. But personally, I tell your lords, I will ever grateful to your lords
No,
till
thank
my last day. The opportunity which has been given, it is possibly
No, thank
not
you.
not any single
Don't
lawyer has
embarrass us.
availed it in
Don't
the
embarrass us.
country.
Yes, yes, thank you.
I am so grateful. Let them finish, my lord. Let me come back, because how long I will hear this. It causes irritation to me also. All
Lordship,
that, I guess, is better.
I am for the item number 2, Lordship.
No, please decide who will address next.
Civil, my learned.
Item number 2, I mean item number 3. Your Lordship.
Just. Yes.
Almost, Lordship, identical
Sometimes
prayers are there.
to hear political speech.
No, but you must hear your
My junior,
submission so that you can answer.
sometimes it is good to hear political speech in the court. I am accustomed to hear the political speeches, especially in parliament. I hear there's that repetition in the mouth of the lawyers. Very nice to hear it.
Yes.
Lordship, I am for the item number 2, but Lordship,
Number two
identical
ta
prayers
number
are
two.
there with the item number 3.
Just a minute. Item number 2 ta dao, ki ache yahi na to dao. Item number 2. Yes.
Yes, Lordship, as the identical prayers are involved with the item number 3 also, Lordship, I am
So why you multiply?
I
this
am
petition?
requesting my senior to argue.
No, why you
item
multiply?
number
If
3.
you find one is not good enough.
Lordship, there are
Knowing the
different.
Evidence Act, it says what it says. One witness is good enough to prove it.
He didn't know
Yes,
your
Lordship.
that I'm filing a petition, so he filed before me.
There
So
are-
you will be adopting what Mr.
yes,
Tibrewal said.
Lordship, similar.
Yes, Mr. Tibrewal. So you are adopting her submission. Very well.
Your Lordship, there is a pen drive. Since your Lordship had said that there is no need to give the pen drive, I still keep it with me.
No,
there are
we'll require,
videos
we'll
and
look into.
everything, but these videos are nothing special. It is there on the open media, and everybody has seen these videos.
You have also annexed pictures.
There is
Few
most of them are
pictures.
video recordings, your Lordship.
No,
Now,
these pictures
some of
are-
the videos are regarding how the entire thing, how this instigation, provocation
from
led
P2
to this.
onwards are the pictures you have downloaded from
Yes, your Lordship. The
screenshots of the video.
screenshots of the videos.
Very well. Yes.
Your Lordships, I will keep my prayers restrained to C and E because for the NIA, in the previous petition, he has already mentioned about the NIA, so I will not go into that. I'll keep it restricted to the suffering which this protest have brought to the victims who are involved.
So you want basically that there should be a compensation scheme?
Your Lordship, kindly, I'll give me 5 minutes. I won't take much time.
No,
I'll keep it short.
No, I just want to say that what you want.
It's regarding your Lordship. In those prayers, I have mentioned about the role of NHRC because there is a list in my petition which is on
Page.
It's the last annexure on page 53, P4.
What is this?
Your Lordship, this is the list of the victims who are taking shelter in one of the primary schools in Malda.
Have you personally interacted with them?
Yes, Your Lordship. I have interacted, not with all. I have interacted with a few, but all of them are staying together. All of them are staying together.
Did they file any FIR? Did they file any FIR?
Your Lordship, only yesterday when I spoke to them, they said that they have already written a few complaints and they were supposed to go to the police station to file it yesterday. So what is the status today? I would just get to know once the matter is done. Your Lordships, I will straight away come to
So this
another
P4
pictures
is the, P4 is the persons who have been displaced, correct?
who have been displaced. Few of the persons who have been displaced,
Not all.
not all.
So some of them are staying where?
Now, the exact this thing we do not know because some of them we have heard from these people that
Did you interact with these people?
on phone, Your Lordships. On phone. There is one Mr. Tarak Ghosh who had my number from the internet. He called me and he said, this is the condition since you fought in the post-poll violence. So, Didi, please speak to them.
But
So,
in
on
one of
video
the
call also, I have
petitions,
spoken to them.
Just give us a moment. You just second petition টা ফাইল করেছে দেখি দাও। আরেকটা কোনো পিটিশন আছে? দেখি দাও।
প্রিয়াঙ্কা
হুম।
প্রিয়াঙ্কা তুই কপি দেবে বললে কই
দিব, sir.
আরেকটা পিটিশন আছে না? আরেকটা পিটিশন করতে পারে কি? You are in SANJUKTA.
Yes, sir.
Please read paragraph 4 of his petition.
Paragraph 4. The petitioner is approaching the son of
So the persons whom with you have interacted, are they at this place or?
They are from Dhulyan. They are from, yes, but yes, they are in the same school, Parlapur High School. They have taken shelter.
All of them?
All of them.
The 59 or 51 that you have disclosed?
All those who are there in my list, all of them are there. There is a video also, Your Lordship, the one which I was mentioning in this pen drive, which has been taken inside the school where you can see all the victims are staying there.
Just give us. But in your petition, you have not given the list of the homeless.
Because the persons interacted with the petitioner, Lordship, they had been fearing for their life that if their name will be disclosed, they will be there.
You have given their place and you can't disclose their names.
Yes, given their names, but their but Lordship, they
Now
did not
that
want
she, her disclosure made this person's vulnerable then.
But Lordship, the person interacted with the petitioner of the item number 2, they
I
had
want to find out that whether these persons are the persons with Ms. TIBREWAL interacted or not. That was our endeavor.
In that school, Your
But-
Lordship, few families who are staying, I have given their numbers.
Very good.
I have also come to know, Your Lordship, that they were saying that BSF has tried to take few people and get them settled. But these people who are here, most of them, their houses have been burned. There is nothing. Where will they go? That is the situation. Lordship, I'd like to
you have
come to
said
page
so.
35.
Where you have said so
which paragraph?
in the petition. Because if you come to your page 6H,
H.
this is P4 is in support of this, correct?
Correct, Your Lordship.
So they are no more living in the district of Murshidabad.
No, they are not in Murshidabad.
None
Your
of
Lordship.
them.
None of them. They have crossed the river and they have come to
Malda.
Malda. For which I have annexed one picture also, Your Lordship, where they are seen on page 38, crossing the river and coming and reaching to Malda.
Very well, yes, yes. Yes.
Your
So
Lordship
you
said
are praying for prayer C, correct?
press C and E.
So this is by of an interim relief. This is by of an interim relief.
The interim relief, Your Lordship.
T and E. T and E.
C and F. C and F, Your Lordship, sorry,
F.
C and F.
Yes, what I was just saying you that you want state to make a scheme
So,
for the
Lordship,
rehabilitation and restoration.
rehabilitation, restoration, and until that rehabilitation and restoration is done, they cannot continue staying in the school forever.
No, no,
So
that's-
something has to be done, and that has to be done from the state.
yes, absolutely. Of course.
Your Lordship, I have made a prayer that there should be an inquiry by the NHRC going to the ground and finding out how many people are there, exactly what is their loss. Because as they told me, that their houses, shops, and their livestock, everything was burned, including their hens, their goats, everything was burned. So now exactly if I go and talk one-to-one, that is not possible. So the NHRC team has to go there. When I was trying to get in touch with the NHRC, when I was sending my petition to them, I come to know that there has been a complaint which has been filed to the NHRC. This is the letter which the complainant has received, where we come to know that NHRC has already taken cognizance of the matter.
Then this matter
They have
ends.
formed a team and they want to visit that area.
The matter ends. Then the matter
So
ends
that
already.
my prayer matches to the same.
Maybe have the copy of
At a copy, please
I'll
give
give
a
it to
copy.
you. I'll give it.
And,
I just have one extra. I'll just give it to you.
it to respond to it.
do you have the act? Do you have the act with you?
Not at the moment.
Because this we considered in the 5-judge bench. This was considered by us in the 5-judge bench,
It was
in the post-poll violence.
in the post-poll violence. And exactly that time a committee was sent and they had filed a detailed report. It was section 12 of the Human Rights Act.
Yes, that was এই আমার বইগুলো আনতে বলেছিলাম কি হলো হিউম্যান রাইটস অ্যাক্ট এসছে হিউম্যান রাইটস অ্যাক্ট আনতে বলেছিলাম এসছে না হিউম্যান রাইটস অ্যাক্ট হ্যাঁ yes. Do you have that interim order that we passed in the 5-judge bench appointing the
I have it, but Your Lordship, I do not have it now. The one which Your Lordship had passed in the post-poll
in
violence.
the interim order?
Yes, Your Lordship, I have it, but I do not have it now. Where Your Lordship had formed a committee comprising of the SLSA, one member from the SLSA, members from the NHRC, and they got in touch. I was also part of that the team when they came here. And
And I think also one from the State Human Rights Commission.
and one from Human Rights Commission, one from the State Human Rights Commission.
If you have
And
that
these-
if you have that interim order, please find out and You ask your junior,
Post-poll violence. Page WPA 144 ছিল। Five judges mentioned that.
Your junior will find out. Yes, don't worry. Yes.
So, Your Lordship, after speaking to these people, there were few more things which they told me. And I believe, although this has nothing to do with the legality of the matter, but just one or two conversation I would like to speak before Your Lordships, which was very heartbreaking to even hear to this. Women on the phone, they told me that they had hasi on our necks. And they said, they smudged our sindoor and they said, they broke our tulsi malas. Women pleaded that if you want to rape us, rape us. But please spare the life of my husband and my family. I wasn't even born when Bangladesh Liberation War took place. But what I heard, and it is quite sad, in the baddest of dreams, I didn't imagine that this we'll have to see in India. I would not say Bengal because Bengal is very much a part of India. Your Lordships, I have also mentioned that there are a few people. Now, this is not part of my petition, but there are videos which are there in the pen drive. If Your Lordship doesn't want me to speak the name, I will not.
No, for the time being, let us restrict to this. Then let us hear
Where the state is saying that they have arrested writers. One of the person is visible in the video. The writers, the ones who have done the violence, few of the writers. The state says that they have arrested around 200 people. In the video, there is a particular person who holds the position in the state government, and he is seen doing this kind of vandalism and provoking people. He is not arrested. He belongs from the same constituency and Dhulyan.
Yeah, you make a FIR against his name.
I'll do the
has
needful.
prevented you. Yes.
I will do the needful, Your Lordship. But I'm just saying, there are many who are instigating this violence. And
Yes.
it is sad that political comments are more so about instigating this more. Where, instead of adding this fuel to the fire, they should try to bring it down, bring everything under control.
That is your prayer.
Your Lordship, I would just like to take Your Lordships to another picture. Where in the initial petition, my friend was talking about the father and the son duo who lost their lives.
Which one?
That's on page 35.
Of your petition. Yes, you have seen this. You have seen this.
On page 39, Your Lordship, is a child who was just 6 days old. And there are other children on page 40 and 41. There are videos also in the pen drive of the children who do not know what is happening. But they know that, yes, our houses have been burnt. So on an emotional, this thing, Your Lordship, my petition here is on an emotional ground that these people, they shouldn't be victims just because there is somebody saying that someone else has come from other country and done all this. If they have come from other country, then the prayer of NIA is an absolute prayer. There should be an NIA investigation to find out how can someone come from another country and cause this kind of chaos in our country. Just one last conclusion to this, Your Lordship. And this is also not like Your Lordships, when he were listening to Bilodhal, my friend, the Lordship said that this is all from the media report, whether people are coming from outside. No, this comes from the mouth of the Chief Minister of our state yesterday. She has said that. Definitely she has her sources to say that. Why there is no fencing? That is the major question, Your Lordship. Why there is no fencing?
I am on that. Yes.
It has to be done by the BSF. The land has to be acquired by the state government and has to be given to the center so that that fencing on the 72 post, which is pending, which is around 4,000 kilometers, can be done. For which the center has written to the state thrice, including the Home Ministers Rajnath Singh and Amit Shah. Until and unless that fencing is done, these kind of issues will prevail in the border areas. Your Lordship kindly considers my prayer for the rehabilitation of these victims. I have spoken to them, Your Lordships. With your permissions, I will be going to meet them day after tomorrow at Malda. Grateful, Lordships. Your Lordship, for that reason only, I am supposed to go and meet them to see whether all the FIRs have been lodged in the proper police stations or not. Grateful, Lordships. Your Lordships, in the order, if could mention that I would be visiting the victims there. Grateful, Lordship. Lordship, I would like to give this pen drive, Lordships. If your lordships want, I can make copies and give it to the state as well. Great.
Lordship, in item number 2 also kindly record that petitioner will visit published. And the Lordship, your Lordship has referred that order in postponed violence matter. The order I have got, I am handing it over to the court office. The interim order your Lordship had passed, published.
Ms. TIBREWAL, have you given that document?
Yes, I have given the document of the NHRC. I just gave it.
NHRC document.
15th April 2020.
I have given your lordships.
My lord, I am my WPA 156, item 4. My lord, there are 2 points which I would like to canvass before. No, not left out. The first part has already been covered in detail. That is the investigation by the that is, yes, that's what I'm coming to. So far as investigation by the NIA is concerned, I would not like to add much. Mr. Bhattacharya has dealt with in detail. Your lordship kindly takes 2 paragraphs of my petition, paragraph 15 and paragraph 16. There has been a widespread destruction of public property as well as private properties. The police cars have been vandalized. Yes, your lordship kindly comes to paragraph 16 for once. I do not want to again repeat what has been stated with regard to the investigation by the NIA. No, your lordship, my lordship will not kindly take me amiss. I want to place specifically this judgment. Yes, your lordship, judgment.
You cannot put the cart before the horse. That paragraph 19, paragraph 16 situation has not arrived as yet.
My lord, your lordship kindly sees.
Paragraph 16 situation has not arrived as yet. We are considering the interim order at this stage. That is after the conclusion of everything.
Your lordship kindly considers a large section of the people, they have been displaced from their homes. They have taken shelter at a different place.
Can the paragraph 16 be done merely on the basis of a complaint? Tell us. Let us learn the law. Let us learn the law first. Let us learn the law first.
My lord, their livelihood has also been destroyed. And that's why I want to...
TIBREWAL has submitted. You have heard her.
Yes.
So 16 is premature at this stage. It may be the ultimate relief. That is a different issue.
That's what I am on. Most probably, according to me, so far as the first aspect, that is investigation, that has been covered in detail. But what my reading is that this part, my lord, has not been really gone into.
What is your prayer? Then after the investigation,
Yes.
you recover and disburse.
So investigation is the primary concern. Investigation is the primary concern. Yes. And that dwells from the fact that this trouble which is being witnessed now, that has its starting point from the day of the Eid celebration. On that day, a Durga temple was vandalized, and that was vandalized by a teenager. Thereafter, police report says, let us not call for media reports. The police reports say that when a demonstration against walkout was going on, a protester, he had some physical difficulty and he fell down. A rumor was spread that police has actually lathi charged the protesters. And that was the reason why such widespread violence has taken place. So that aspects need to be gone into. Grateful, your lordship. That's why I wanted to say this part has already been dealt with. It is not that has not been dealt with, and so I do not want to repeat. Once when the investigation comes in, all these incidents will come to forelight.
Unlawful activity.
There's another petition,
Section 15. Section
Lord,
15.
actually, what happened on Saturday, your lordships have been pleased to take up the matter on Saturday. And we had no occasion to contact the Home Ministry on Saturday. And thereafter, 2 days were holidays. And your lordship directed and granted leave to file affidavit in the meantime. But affidavit could not be found. We have got the instruction, latest instruction from the Home Ministry. Yes, we are present. No, this is instruction is we shall, but some paragraphs have to be read out. Lord, internal communication can I hand it over? Internal communication from the Home Ministry without an affidavit. Yes. Now, kindly allow me to place from paragraph 2 onwards. Addressed to the my junior who was appearing in the matter on Saturday. Kindly read from paragraph 2 onwards. Paragraph 3 is very important. Will not kindly read paragraph 3 once in the list. Paragraph 3 of the instruction. Yes. Now may I now interpret that question? It has been elaborately argued by Mr. Bhattacharya, the provision of section 6. Now, section 6 contemplates whenever there is a blast or unlawful activities in the schedule, then the official procedure is that the superintendent of police in charge of that particular district is to give a report to the Home Ministry of the Government of West Bengal. And if there is a blast, this is automatic reference under section 6. Automatic reference. If there is blast. Large number of cases has been decided by the Honorable Court. Second is the power of the central government suo motu under section 6, subsection 5. Your lordships will kindly find from the report of the last part that para 3, last part 2 lines. No, about NIA, there was no occasion to deal with this particular aspect. Your losses wanted only on the last occasion on a hearing. Yes, that instruction sheet is not given in. That has to be obtained anew. That apart, this report says whatever order your losses will be pleased to pass, we shall abide by. Whatever order. Section 6, subsection 5 is troubling your lords. Yes, we have the power. So if there are materials, kindly grant us leave, we shall act on this. Yes. Yes. True. Yes. Yes. It has three parts. Explosive, prevention of unlawful activities, and terrorist activities. Three are. Yes. This report was related to Simpliciter on Saturday on deployment. So 17 companies have been deployed. And the report says there is serious apprehension of the sensitive parts of Murshidabad still prevails. Sensitive part, kindly see para 3. The situation is very sensitive in Murshidabad. And that apart, there are other districts have been mentioned in the report. So first of all, I am submitting, my lord, kindly pass an order for continuation of the deployment. I am not going into the aspect of restoration, compensation and all this, because this is not my part. My part is limited to continuation of the deployment for protecting law and order situation prevailing not only in Murshidabad, in other districts. That is my report. And that apart, my lord, we shall take instruction today itself, because this has been, we have been requested to apprise the Home Ministry whether they are willing to apply their mind as regards Section 6 subsection 5. You know, these facts, what actually fell from my lord Mrs. is saying is there must be an intelligence input from the SIB, Subsidiary Intelligence Bureau. Then the Home Ministry can act upon this. So we shall definitely today apprise the Home Ministry about this applicability of acting upon Section 6 subsection 5. That apart, my lord, the other thing which actually is troubling me is that continuation of the BSF, not only in the district of Murshidabad, in other districts. Can you clarify that aspect in your lawsuit order? Because the report says there are apprehension in other districts as well. If if it's possible, your lordships had been pleased to direct that apart. There is a question. I had the privilege to argue before the earlier division bench in respect of Beldanga riots case. Now there I exhaustively argued. Paragraph. Yes. But no, I am just submitting before your lordship, subject to correction, that this order is limited to exercise of the power by the BSF, subject to the civil power which is being exercised by the state. Paragraph 18. I understand, I appreciate, but your lordships have been pleased to deploy paramilitary forces in aid of the civil power exercised by the state. No independent power is given to the BSF. This is not in aid of the civil power to be exercised by the state. One paragraph. No, paragraph 18 may I read anew. Accordingly, we direct the deployment of Central Armed Forces in district of Murshidabad, who shall operate in cooperation with the civil administration. No, I had the privilege, I have a division bench judgment to argue in the Beldanga riots case. No, that apart. Constitutional guarantee says In coordination, your lordship has recorded. Yes. Then this aspect has to be clarified. My lord, we need an independent power that we had the privilege to argue in Beldagar Ayer's case. The division bench judgment of this court is there. My lord, in cooperation in aid of civil power means the state police will control the BSF. My lord, this aspect has to be clarified. This aspect. My lord, I am arguing. I am arguing anew on this aspect. My lord, kindly appreciate only one thing. One thing. That list 1, 7th schedule, if it is to be interpreted, NT2 capital A, that was considered by the earlier division bench judgment. I had the privilege to argue in the Beldagar Ayer's case. This is an independent power of the government of India to deploy paramilitary forces in a disturbed area. No, that was the intention, but the language which has been recorded is para 18, Central Armed Forces of District Murshidabad, who all operate in the district. Yes. You know, that has to be clarified. In cooperation, what cooperation in aid of civil power gives an embargo to exercise of the independent power. May I just place the judge, division bench judge? And this flows from a constitutional bench judgment. In Naga's case, this year lawsuits have been used to give direction for deployment of paramilitary forces. But this order limiting the independent power of the BSF is standing in the way. BSF, CRPF, and other armed forces. It is falling from your lordships, but the officers who are working, they are bound by certain observations and language used in the order. Then very well, my lord, kindly give us an independent direction to direct the BSF to file a report. Inspector General of Yes, Deputy Commandant BSF is present. He says he cannot mobilize the forces without the instruction of the state government. He is present in court. Yes. My lord, with great respect, I am again repeating my submission that the constitutional mandate under NT 54, List 1, 7th Schedule, NT 2A is an independent power of the government of India, irrespective of what is provided in List 2. They kindly clarify this. BSF will exercise their independent power. And about the the exercise of the power and appointing NIA, I shall take instruction right now.
Lord, we are the investigating agency, my lord. What is, my lord, that is the mandate of the provisions, my lord, of section 6, my lord. Lord,
I can't understand. My lord. When I will start, I don't understand. When I will start, I don't understand. When I will start, I don't understand. Petitioners and the central government are in the same boat. They have taken up to this space. I will at least give us some space to somewhere.
Please come.
Petitioners are all there. Central government in support of the petitioners.
But there's one more
I'm
writ application.
One more. You will end. Will you end sometime?
Item 5,
No,
my
no.
lord.
This is not, my lord. Must speak.
Item 5, my lord.
Enough is enough. Item 5 is not related to 1 to 4.
No, my lord.
Enough indulgence has been taken. Whatever it may be. Trying to everything is a political.
may it please your lordship. My lord, with reference to the preamble to the Constitution of the National Investigation Agency Act, my lord, Section 6, my lord, that is 1, 2, and 3. My lord, that is in the form of mandatory form, my lord. My lord, when? My lord, so far that, my lord, that will be decided either by the central government, or if your lordship, my lord, so directs, my lord, we can make a preliminary inquiry and submit a report before. No, because unless central government directs us, my lord, being the independent agency, my lord, we cannot take up investigation. There is no provision, my lord. No, there is no provision. We cannot proceed independently or take over investigation, my lord. Yes. If it is otherwise, if your lordships kindly directs us to make a preliminary inquiry in the pleadings and of the facts and circumstances, we can make a preliminary inquiry whether the scheduled offence has been committed or not. No, not yet, my lord. And so far, another party is concerned, my lord, in the alternative, my lord, this court has the power sitting in the judiciary. Yes. No. But independently, we cannot do it. Agency cannot do it. We cannot take over the investigation unless we are directed either by the court or, my lord, by the central government. Till now.
My lord, my lord, item 5, my lord, I'll tell you, lordship, what happened. This is, my lord, completely on a different cause of action, my lord.
He wants to go.
No, yesterday it was submitted by the state, my lord.
Correct.
It was submitted by the state that, no, the public interest litigation is pending. And on the basis thereof, here, my lord, the petition.
He will only speak. They will only speak.
My lord, I also stand in the
matters.
same footing, my lord.
What is this, my lord?
No, this
My
is
lord, these are also, my lord,
this is
concerning
pertaining
the
to
Murshidabad.
Let them speak. Because they
Our
can't
case,
speak
my
outside.
lord, the person
No,
individually
No,
affected.
I have no objection.
This is
Let them be represented by 100 lawyers, but they can't give a people's representative of 10. Let them speak. At least one place they have to speak. Let them speak. Because people does never accept them.
item
Number is 10.
5 pertains to Murshidabad. Here, my lord, what happened is, my lord, the petitioner, my prayer was the petitioner made an application to the SP and the district magistrate for a visit, my lord, to the right affected areas. Yesterday, the matter was listed. It was taken up when the state submitted that this issue is being already, my lord, heard.
My lord, exactly the
My lord,
same
kindly-
prayer, my lord,
my
so
lord,
far
kindly-
my petition is concerned.
The 2 minutes kindly.
Our case is, my lord,
Please kindly. Then I have to shout now. If shouting is the speed, then I have to shout. If there is shouting, your lordships here, then I have to shout.
In my
Because this is the two petitions are different.
in my
Someone is
understanding,
coming. My lord, I have an important matter.
in
Then
my
it will be taken up.
my lord,
We
in
don't
my
read.
under-
We don't read.
in my
We won't be able to read.
my lord, in
So
my
we don't have
understanding,
opportunity to speak.
now in my understanding, my lord,
What is happening?
the cause of
What is understanding?
so far as
What there is no understanding.
so far as this writ
He
petition
will
is
be
concerned,
he
my
will be
lord,
asking for one.
different, my lord.
I am not-
It is completely different, my lord. Yes.
I have read it. I appeared in the matter yesterday.
My learned
Matter
friend-
has been referred to
my
the
learned friend
completely
appeared, my lord.
different prayer. I am on different
I say
prayer.
that, my lord.
He is asking
I
for
am
an
ad
entry.
item, my lord.
My lord, he is asking for an entry into the place.
I am ad
Would you
item.
kindly hear me on this situation?
I say, my
Please.
lord, that this,
And when
this
you are
cannot
also, it is
relate
now
to this
1:40. My matter is another, there is at 2 p.m. A part of matter is there. But before, at 2 p.m., my lord, I have to go. I have a part of matter, my lord.
my limited understanding.
I have a part of matter, my lord.
my lord, under similar circumstances,
Very
my lord,
nice.
my application, my lord. But after that, our matter will be.
Lord, your lordships have directed to file the report. I thought it that your lordships first asked me to file the report. Anyway, at the end, and your lordship's order was there only in respect of the 4 or 5 places. Just a second. No, I have not given it. If your lordship says, I can give it. I don't have. Only one person. That is Mr. SUVENDU ADHIKARI's lawyer, not the 2 others. You have no. I can't give it to how do I know? Only this matter order was first time. Yes, that's right. I am giving it to you. Now let me read this report.
Extremely grateful.
No. This is your right. You get it. Not grateful. Be polite. Don't be political. You are not a political person. You are a lawyer. Maybe you are close to a political person. Don't be political lawyer. Maybe very close. Maybe you would become advocate general if at all it is comes to power. Of course, there is no chances. Now, my lord, kindly sit. Now let's read it. I will read the entire thing. Honorable High Court Calcutta video order dated 12th April 2025. My lord, kindly remember the petition was moved because of the inaction on the part of the police. That was the cause. Now the scrutiny is, with my great respect, whether the police have taken steps or not. Kindly see to that. Honorable High Court Calcutta video order dated 12th April 2025 in connection with the above matter was pleased to direct the state to file a comprehensive report with regard to the steps taken pursuant to the order dated 12th April 2025 on the adjourned date. In view of the above, an instruction was issued from the police headquarters so directing matter to skip 2, then come to 3. From the reports of the Superintendent of Police and Commissioner of Police, it appears that in response to the communal violence in Samsherganj, Suti, Dhulian under Jangipur Police District, Amtola under Diamond Harbour Police District, and Chapdani under Chandannagar Police Administration. These are the places your lordships referred in your lordships order. Following protests against the Walk-Up Amendment Act 2025, the police authorities implemented several measures to restore order. Law enforcement actions: arrest total 315 Jangipur Police District, 274 Murshidabad Police District, 2 Diamond Harbour Police District, 7, and Chandannagar Police Commissioner 32. Individuals have so far been arrested for their involvement in the unrest, with ongoing efforts to identify and apprehend others responsible for instigating violence. None of the arrested persons, except 2 being minor, at Chandannagar Police Commissioner have been enlarged on bail till date. Deployment of forces. Additional police forces beyond the contingency of the particular district has been deployed. Rapid Action Force, that's similar state police force, and sufficient number of central forces, that is 17 companies, that is I will show to your lordship will get it from page 15 and page 18. 17 number central forces have been deployed to the affected areas to maintain law and order. Extensive police patrolling has been arranged as a confidence building measure. Police picket has been arranged at places which are vulnerable and to prevent further gathering and potential escalations. Formation of seat. It is to submit that FIRs have been registered promptly whenever information of any untoward incidents have been received from the affected areas. A special investigation team has been constituted to investigate all the cases in police station areas under Jangipur Police Station relating to violence that took place on and after 11th April 2025 under the supervision of the Deputy Inspector General of Police, Murshidabad Range. Internet suspension and blocking of URLs. Internet service have been temporarily suspended in parts of Murshidabad to curb the spread of manifestation and rumors. The Cybercrime Wing West Bengal has identified some URLs, uniform resource located, and blocked them for the above purpose. Facebook 1185, block 918, pending 267. X handle 358, block 338, pending 20. All Millard spreading false news. Want Hindu Rashtra. They are talking about this here. Hindutva Chai. These are all that are under investigation. YouTube 211, Instagram 101, Mali, kindly pause for a moment here. Get the report. Kindly take, I will not circulate this report to any other because this is under investigation. Kindly read this two report. And this is in relation to the petitioner number 2, who is a BJP spokesperson and a lawyer of the court. Read it, Milord. Read this. See how these rumors are being spread at Calcutta by a lawyer and BJP spokesperson who is the petitioner number 2 in this case. Now, Milord, kindly keep it. Now, kindly come back, Milord, to next page 3. Authorities are facilitating the return of the displaced families. Milord, page 3 from the report itself. Restoration efforts. Authorities are facilitating the return of the displaced families to their homes and continued raids to apprehend remaining suspects. Senior police officials, my lord has got it. Senior police officials, including Director General and Inspector General of Police West Bengal, had been camping at the affected areas. Additional Director General of Police South Bengal and other senior officers are overseeing the operation in the district, coordinating efforts to stabilize the situation. The situation in areas like Suti, Dhulian, Samsherganj, Jongipur and other districts are now under control following those interventions. By this time, 38 families who had left their houses after the violence under Jongipur police station have been rehabilitated at their respective residences. The comprehensive measures reflect a concerned effort by law enforcement and government officials to address the violence and restore communal harmony in the region. Copy of SOUMEN. Now kindly come to page 4. This is the message was sent to all SPs that pursuant court has directed. SIT members at the level from the DIG to the I have said I am coming later on. Where in which place it has been, kindly it will take.
By DIG.
It will be headed by the DIG under the Deputy Director of Police Murshidabad range, and so many officers from different places. Those I will give the names. I will give the names. I will give the names. They are someone is expert in cybercrime, someone is expert in the crime, someone is expert in the law and order. I am giving the names. Now, Milord, kindly come to page 5. Page 5. Now it relates to Jongipur district, which was the most sensitive place where the real incidents have occurred. Large incidents have occurred. Now, Milord, kindly see. Apropos to the contents under reference, it is respectfully submitted that I have gone through the contents of the incident. I have to answer, Milord, leave aside first. The agitation program on Walk-up Amendment Act started since 4th April 2025 in all police station areas of Jongipur PD. Initially, the protests organized by different organizations were peaceful and non-violent. On 8th April 2025, an agitation program was organized at PWD ground under Raghunathganj police station at 14 hours. A huge crowd, approximately 8 to 10,000, started assembling at PWD ground, out of which a large number of crowd, approximately 4,000, 5,000, proceeded towards Umarpur and blocked National Highway at about 15 hours. IC Raghunathganj police station and SDPO Jongipur pursued them to leave the NH as maximum number of vehicles, including ambulance. Social buses and public transport, etc., had been stuck for a long time. But the agitated mob did not pay any heed to the lawful direction of police officer. At about 16.25 hours, all of a sudden, the crowd became unruly and started using filthy language, and thereafter they had started throwing bricks. Stones on police personnel, started assaulting police personnel by lathi. We are not suppressing anything. Stone pelting was done, it has been said. And stone pelting, my lord, kindly pause for a moment. Stone pelting culture was not there. Stone pelting culture has come since when this petitioner number 1 has become the opposition leader in this state. Stone pelting we have seen in the Calcutta, how the police officers have been injured. We'll show. Later on, we'll show in the affidavit. This is the culture has been brought by the petitioner number 1, who is the opposition leader. Now, Milord, stones on political personnel started assaulting police personnel by lathi, hasua, iron sticks, and deadly weapons, etc., with intent to kill the police. The miscreants snatched Glock pistol, so and so. The agitated mob also. vandalized and set on fire the government vehicles of SDPO Jangipur and highway patrolling vehicle as well as public properties at Umarpur. Thereafter, police party fired 2 rounds TSM, 1 round TSMLR to disperse the unruly mob. On getting the information, SP Jangipur PD, additional SP Jangipur PD, Deputy SP Traffic, Jangipur Police Station PD, along with officers and forces rushed to the spot and fire non-lethal weapons to disperse the unruly mob and recused IC Raghunathganj Police Station, SDV Jangipur and other officers and force from their sheltered place. But the agitated mob became more violent and pelted stones non-stop on police personnel. After sometimes SDPO Farakka along with 1 officer and 15 constables and Lalbagh with 2 officers and 20 constables reached the spot with some more reinforcement. The whole police personnel team divided into 2 groups. 1 group with IC Raghunathganj Police Station Jangipur and force under the leadership of the additional SP Jangipur started chasing the crowd towards the Raghunathganj town area by firing of non-lethal weapons, and the other team with Deputy SP Traffic, SDPO Farakka, additional SP Lalbagh and officers and force under the leadership of SP Jangipur PD dispersed the crowd by using non-lethal weapons, and NH was cleared after 4 hours. The scattered mob, while returning towards Raghunathganj town, gathered at Phultola more and vandalized traffic outposts, traffic guardrails and set on fire. The police team again charged non-lethal weapons upon the unruly mob to disperse. In the said incident, a total 142 rounds of PAG, 10 rounds TSM, 40 rounds of 9 rounds of hand grenades, 14 rounds of tear gun have been used to disperse the unruly mob. A total 40 officers, 89 constables were deployed for the said agitation program at PWD ground. Beside 2 officers and 20 combat were kept at district reserve, and they are also utilized in the said law and order. On the same day at 1824, large number of crowd who gathered at Umarpur more previously and vandalized government and public properties reached at PWD ground under Raghunathganj Police Station and again started vandalizing the traffic guardrails and other government. To disperse the unruly mob, police started mild lathi charge and the unruly mob got dispersed. Soon after the incident, the order under section 163 of the BNSS 2023 was promulgated by District Magistrate Murshidabad at Raghunathganj and Shuti Police Station area. The internet transmission and voice over internet telephony was temporarily shut down till 18 hours of 11th April 2020. 11th April 2025 under Jangipur Police Station areas under the order of Principal Secretary Home and Affairs Government of West Bengal. After the said incident, IGP, STF, WP, DIG Traffic, WP, 3 additional SP rank officer, 1 deputy SP, 2 inspectors from outside unit and 15 officers, 35 constable and 110 RAF were detained by the Police Directorate West Bengal for emergent law and order situation under Jangipur PD DIG Murshidabad. Range also reached Jangipur to review the law and order situation. Accordingly, 57 officers, 124 constable, 110 RF were deployed in the Raghunathganj Police Station area for any domination and to prevent any further recurrence of such incident. No incident took place, kindly mark it, no incident took place for the next 2 days in jurisdiction of Jangipur Police Station, Police District. Steps were taken, then 2 days were absolutely peaceful. Then come. In the meantime, a coordination meeting was organized in all police station areas with all the imams and mosques under Jangipur Police District to give message to public to maintain peace and no to conduct program Walk-up Amendment Act, if any, with the prior approval of the district admission to organize it peacefully without any violence. If you want to do, but take the permission of the district magistrate first. And peaceful. As per the local intelligence of District Intelligence Branch, Jangipur PD, there was a possibility of agitational program 11th April 2000 after Jummah prayer. At Umarpur under Raghunathganj Police, Sajumor under Asuti Police Station, also under some local people without any recognized banner. Problem is this, Lord, when this identified persons can be taken step, unidentified persons is very difficult. It takes times. Now, my Lord, kindly see, and adjoining Sajuri and old, they were under some a huge police deployment comprised deputy so constable RF are placed on ground under the charge of 1 additional SP under the Raghunathganj Police Station. At Sajur More under Shuti Police Station, A huge police deployment comprising 20 officers, 40 constables, 1 inspector was placed on ground under charge of 1 additional SP. At about 14:30, a huge number of crowd, about 4,000 to 5,000 local youth started gathering at Sajur More for adjoining area to protest and walk up Amendment Act 2025. The police personnel pacified them and not to obstruct National Highway, but they did not pay any heed to the lawful directions of the police. They suddenly blocked NH, started shouting and slogans over the said issue. The police tried to pacify them and persuaded to leave the national highway. They did not listen. After some time, the agitated mob became unruly and started throwing bricks and stones upon the police personnel. To disperse the crowd, police used non-lethal weapons, but they became more violent. On getting the information, additional SP Jangipur, so-and-so, huge number of officers and force rushed to the spot. The unruly mob became more violent and furious and pelted bricks, stones, glass bottles, bombs, and fired them the police personnel. They so vandalized traffic guard office, guard rails, and others so and so. Many police personnel got severe injuries. It is not that the BSF only got the injury. Police personnel got the injuries, irrespective of fact. Happened, my lord, it has been happened. I am not suppressing anything to your lordships. I am giving the details fact of that. See, my lord, and got admitted on further escalation of violation. And in the right of the self-defense, police opened fire with long arms to disperse the crowd and to save the lives of the police personnel. General police, 2 persons got bullet injury due to firing, and they were immediately shifted to Jangipur Subdivisional Hospital. A total 314 shell, 137 rounds rubber bullet, 80 rounds of PAG, 30 rounds hand grenade were used by the police personnel to disperse the unruly mob at Sajur More. On the same day, simultaneously at about 14:30, a huge number of crowd, approximately 4,000, 5,000 from different areas of Samsenganj police station, started gathering at old Dakbanglo More under Samsenganj police station and started shouting slogans on this said issue and blocked the main through fear of Thulian town. On getting the information, OC Samsenganj police station, along with 15 officers and details I have given. Your lordship says it will take more time to read. Yes, but police have taken steps. Question, my lord, before your lord, shocking of the incident is not my matter, it is the pupils. Both the communities are involved, not the single community. Someone was saying there, Hindu Bachao. What is this? A responsible political party, political leader will speak. Shocking incident, it has been done by the people. What is my duty? My duty is stop to prevent. I have done it. Today, any incident is happened here, the lawyers have started agitation. Is it your lordship's responsibility or the police responsibility? All of a sudden it is done. Anywhere it is done. Question is whether thereafter police had taken steps or not. My lord? No, this was stopped. 2 days it was stopped. My lord, kindly see what your lordships are observing. Today, yesterday, the Chief Justice, 3 judges court bench of the Supreme Court has said, no. We normally do not pass any interim order in an act when it is challenged. But we will pass interim orders on 4 questions. If a central government passes a law, if there is an agitation, what I can do? I have no fault. Responsibility has to be taken by the central government, not by me. What is it? My lord, kindly see destruction of to whom? State properties. Did I pass the law? See, my lord, if your lordships kindly go to the life and law. See what Chief Justice has made in the observation. A very drastic law has been passed. Someone has an agitation, someone wants to agitate. But no agitation beyond law. If beyond does, we are taking steps. But how? And this law is encroaching almost 30 crore people of the country. Is it here only done? Was it not in Bihar, not in UP, not in other states? After passing a very draconian law which is under challenge, now the central government and these 50% are coming. No, Agitation will be there. Was not there agitation when the court bills act was there? This court was not gone into strike for more than 1 month, and that is automatically it has been spontaneously it has been done. Now the point is not that I can't take this sentiment. It is not my responsibility. Let them. But whether I have taken steps or not, that your lordships will consider this. Shocking means what? Today, entire thing is against the central government. And the central government officers will come and stop them. Is it the law? And central government officers will come and fire. I am responsible for this state citizen. Central government is not responsible for the state citizens. I am the elected government. Kindly appreciate this. If the BSF, is it not in Shitolkuchi, CISF fired and people have died in the election? Who will take the responsibility? Home Minister Amit Shah will take the responsibility, not, or the Prime Minister will take the responsibility. Who will take this? It is state. I have to do it. Whatever the lordship decide, that's a different manner. Give me the scope of filing affidavits. I will do it. Why NIA, NHA, greater, they should make a prayer and your lordship will replace the chief minister and take him to petition number 1 there.
These are political.
Yes, political. Yes, you have made political. You have made political. You have made political.
Of humility, my lord. I am a person.
Yes.
I am an individual, my lord.
Yes.
I can submit,
Mr.
my lord.
Bhattacharya, don't say individual. Don't say individual. Don't say
Article 12.
Yes.
The state should keep itself confined. The submissions, my lord, within the four
Don't
corners
tell
of the
me.
law.
Don't tell me law.
A public interest litigation.
My lord, now your lordship kindly see.
It seems, my lord, that the state is more concerned about attacking
Yes,
the leader
yes.
of the opposition.
I am concerned
than
about you.
Hindu life.
Yes, I am concerned about you.
They are dying.
Yes, I am concerned.
We are barred from taking the name.
I am concerned. You repeated, my lord, without sorry, without pity, you have taken the name of the chief minister. No, you without pity, you have taken the name of the chief minister.
Total aspersions, my lord, shall stop them, my lord.
No, no,
Yes.
I have got a very serious objection. The question of amendment of the Waqf Act. And
I have not intervened.
that
I
cannot,
am not intervening to anybody.
that-
No, I am not intervening to anybody. I am not intervening to anybody.
I am
not intervening to anybody, my lord.
I am
If
saying,
this is 15 people, so lawyers will out against me.
I am,
No.
no, I am saying only one thing. Only one thing. I am only saying one thing.
Lord, I am not feeling safe
The
to argue.
question of
I am
Waqf
not
amendment
saying that-
cannot be argued before your
My
lordship.
lord, if this is
him.
my lord, if this is continue, I am not feeling safe to argue. I am not feeling safe to argue. If this is the way attack comes from the central government and his lawyers,
Why?
I am not.
No, why this Home Minister's name is being taken?
I will take. Kindly argue.
No, this is the order passed by the Supreme Court yesterday. On Waqf Amendment Act.
Discussion. I am said. Court is inclined to pass an interim order. Therefore, no, your lordship have made an observation. Kindly see. I have to give a response to that. No, your lordships have made an observation. But kindly see. No, Lord, your lordship made an observation. There's a very serious concern. I said it is a serious concern, and it is a serious concern. As a result thereof, normally the Supreme Court never stay any act when it is challenged. But the Supreme Court, the Honorable Chief Justice, no, not favor of anyone. I was responding. My lord, if your lordship make an observation, I have to respond it. I am responding to your lordship's observation. I am coming. Yes, I am coming. I am coming. I will show. You want to show pen drive? I will show you 300 pen drive. What is going on? Do not, Lord, my request would be, situation is under control, it is coming peaceful. Nobody should aggravate this situation. No one. Simply because one is lawyer, you will aggravate the situation. I am coming up with a PIL. No. And I will request to this honorable court. My lord, Mr. Justice Sen, I will request your lordships. We are in a situation. My lord, since your lordship was reading that, that's the reason. Justice Mojumdar was looking towards me. That's the reason. My lords, kindly do not indulge. Justice BASU Choudhury. Huh? Sorry. No, sorry. I know his nickname. That's the reason. My whole problem is that there are so many persons that I used to call them in a nickname. I'm very sorry. I must be sorry. Sorry, I am very sorry, my lord. Now let kindly come. What I was reading, let me read it. Let me read it. Let it be read it. Let the people also know. Since the people also know, let me read it. Nine now 10. On the very next day, on 12th April 2025, an information received that one agitated mob gathered near Kanchantala Masjid and tried to vandalize some house of Hindu families in Ghospara under Samsherganj. On receiving such information, Deputy SP Trifec Additional SP Rural Malda immediately moved to the spot and tried to neutralize the situation. Therefore, kindly see whether the police has taken an independent role or not. What is the judicial scrutiny before lordship? Whether I have taken proper step, whether I was independent, whether I tried to save every person, whether those who have left the places, I have brought them, whether I am giving the relief or not. All this, not what has happened pre-9th. I understand. I am saying this was not good. I am taking steps. I am not sitting. To me, to them, one community may be the enemy to them. But to me, all the communities, all the religions are same to me. Now, they have said repeatedly, particular community, particular religion, particular religion. To me, all religions are same. I am a secular state. But there, I am saying, my lord, submission. These petitioners are non-secular persons. I will make my affidavit. I will say in my affidavit, I give it more time to file an affidavit. I have not got the time. Kindly see how strain we have taken for preparing this report. Lordships can understand that. Now, similar, on receiving such information, Deputy SP Traffic and Additional SP Rural Malda immediately moved to the spot and tried to neutralize the situation. The police warned the mob. No such fruitful result came out, and suddenly the mob attacked police personnel through some stone pelting. Police had lathi charge as well as fired non-lethal ammunitions to disperse the mob. In the meantime, while information received on violence, hospital more and 5 number of ward SP Jangipur PD himself rushed to the hospital more and controlled the situation and detailed by Deputy Superintendent of Police Traffic to continue picketing there. Later, SP Jangipur PD moved forward for 5 number ward under Dhulian town, along with, kindly give me 1 minute time. Another part fixed matter. That was also very. Tell them to take time. I am on legs. Justice Joyson to go. Pardon? No, your lordship wish to take.
No,
But I don't need to take.
You can also take a 10.
No,
Mr. Vandavada, it is.
But nothing is here.
So you can have some tea.
Okay, man, I don't mind. Well, can I request then in that case, instead of 10 minutes, my lord, your lordships can sit and 2:30 so that I can go to the court and say that, my lord, I am on legs. Huh?
But that will.
Okay, all right, 10 minutes.
2:31.
No, it is all right. Come after 10. Come after 10 minutes.
No, but all of you can have a quick lunch and come.
No, in that matter also, my lord, I am there, my
All
lord.
of you can have a quick lunch.
No, there he is enjoying it.
No,
We don't have
We'll come at
okay,
2:30. We'll come at 2:30. Have a quick lunch, all of you.
quick lunch.
Must be hungry.
That's better. Some lunch is required.
So that you can be more,
More forceful.
yes, you
Ah,
can have more. force.
But my without food I have a more energy. Up to 3 o'clock on the night of the walk-up bill.
Your energy is known to all the members of the bar.
Pardon, Miller?
Even
Pardon?
to your adversaries.
What?
Your energy is known to all the members of the bar, including your son and all the other
For
members.
withstand, and my lord, for withstanding that, we need food.
Yes. That is an acknowledgement.
I don't need food.
That is an acknowledgement.
I
by
need
your
something
adversaries.
else. I know. I don't need food. I need something else.
Where's the order?
And also this, also that Beldanga, please give to us, if it is there.
Lord,
Building an order.
building an order, yes.
I'm not follow for a chapter.
My lord, may I?
My lord, 2:30, please come at 2:30.
My lord, may I be permitted to mention, my lord, my learned senior,
No, not
similar
now.
issue, my lord.
No, sorry.
Your
no.
lordship deal with
We'll finish this matter first, then we
Because
will fix some other date on that.
that will do, my lord. Kindly protect us, my lord.
Protect you means what is
My lord, we are
protection?
the victims of the violence. We are residents of Shamsherganj, my lord. 4 petitioners.
Our order is protecting
But
all.
shall I go for now? I will
Yes,
go.
yes,
Otherwise,
please, please.
people
Come
should
at
come and
2:30,
mention
2:30,
this.
2:30, yes.
Any day, your
May I
lordship.
hand over the order?
Which is always from your lordship. May I hand over the copy of
Not
the
now, not now. Please, we are on an interim stage. Please don't confuse the issue. Chalo. We'll come back to 30.